Hi, and welcome to another update, and now I'm going to show you about the NFP. NFP is non-farm payrolls. Non-farm payrolls day, which is the amount of employment made by non-farm businesses in the United States. So you have this update with all the dates. The date is the first Friday of every month, and that's a economic data published every first Friday of every month. That's the most interesting day for gold and silver traders. So if you want to study that only in one chart, you're going to check first the date this economic data is published. Then you can download the MetaTrader or the MQL5 platform, and you right click on gold. You go to symbols option, and then you click on bars tabs, and you request 1 minute charts. You can export the bars to a CSV file. You remove all the days you don't want. That means you will export the files with the CSV, separated values file. With this format, open, high, low, close, tick volume, and spread, and you will remove that all the days you don't want. You can use some formulas in Excel to only get the number of the week for Excel. It should be the first week and only the Fridays. So you get the data set, and then you create a custom symbol. Let's say you create a custom symbol now, and you create a custom symbol. Let's call it NFP2, just for the record. You created that symbol, and you will import all the it is a JSON file, so not needed. I will copy that from NFP. Let me check NFP3. The custom symbol, that's it. I have NFP3, and then I can import the bar from my CSV file, and that's it. I will add the NFP dates for only one chart. So I have already done that, and I have that in the NFP. This is called the NFP chart. So I right click on that and chart window, and I will get all the NFP dates in one chart. So the NFP dates in one chart, I will go to the first Friday I have here in these data sets, and you will see that you need to know the time of your server. This is a server that runs on GMT plus 5 time, which is 5 hours more than New York or the Eastern time. And you will see that if you go to the right moment, is 51 minutes bar, and you will see the right moment is 15:30 or 8:30 a.m. in New York time, and that's the moment when the shop data gets published in this server. So if you go there, what the traders do, they check the price action of the previous candles, and they mark the highs of the lows, and they place buy stops and sell stops between the highs and the low of the previous gold and silver chart. There is a famous and very respectable gold trader I really like. He has his energy, his aura. He's on Instagram. The name is Russia Banks. He trades gold and silver, and he really uses some specific setups. I have been studying him, so he's real and he's a good trader and very professional, way above the level I have seen in many gold traders. The name is Russia Banks. So in Instagram, Russia with Shay. And once the price action occurs, and they just take the profits on this candle. once it hit. Gold and silver tend to go 2 or 3 candles going up, and they have a retracement between 50 and 60%. That's what happened in 2021. Doesn't mean it's going to be a 100% rule, but what the traders, professional traders do, they place these setups, they buy stops and they sell stops, and then when the price action hits in the most important day of the month for gold and silver, and they take profits, maybe $2 or $3, but they go for very tiny profit with 2 or 3% risk on their accounts per trade. So let's go to the next day. We have all the same NFP dates in one chart, 1 minute chart. So now we are 1 month later. We are here in the March setup in the NFP, and I go into the 15:30 time, and you will see the different reactions, the bearish. So the traders, what they do, the professional traders check the last 3 candles between the NFP release second, which is 15:30 in this server or 8:30 a.m. in New York, and once again they create buy stops above the high, they create sell stops below the lows of the 3-minute candle bars, and then hit. You will get price action and then a retracement about 60-50%, and then that's it. That's the action that you could get. If you go here and it gets the zigzags, it's over. The game is over. So you have 3 minutes. 3 minutes to get the big swing, the first swing, or the first reaction of the market, and then basically you don't know what's going to happen next. So let's go to the third NFP of the year. This is I don't know what happened with April. Maybe I did something wrong, but let's check May. Going back to May, maybe I did something wrong with the import. So let's check May here. What happened with NFP, the most important day for gold and silver. Again, you check the 3 last candle. I think this could be a very profitable strategy now that I'm thinking. I should test that. I should test this more. I should test this strategy. You check the last 3 candles, you play buy stops above that. Or maybe I should back test this a bit more. You check the last 3 candles, you play buy stops above the high, you create sell stops below the lows, and you wait for the right moment. Bang! It keeps going up. 3 candles, a tiny reaction, and this is a different reaction, but you will get the safest bang after the first 3 minutes, and that's it. So I should test. I think I'm going to test that a bit more now that I'm teaching it. So remember the name of the trader who is very good. He's from Pakistan. His name is Russia Banks. Instagram name Russia Banks. I think in Instagram Russia Banks with N. He's a very, very good gold trader and British pound, Japanese yen pair. He trades these 2 pairs, the pound Japanese pair and the gold only. I'm quite impressed with this guy. Quite impressed with Russia Banks from Pakistan, and his YouTube channel is Weeks Don't Lie. So that's it. I'm going to show you quickly how to do this again. You go to gold, you click right symbols, you go to bars, and you request the time frame you want, and then you export the bars. You give a name, you remove all the days you don't want. You only want the Fridays, the first Friday of the week. You can use a number of week formula in Excel, and you study this particular gold and silver trader. I promise I will study this with a back testing, like straddle action, and see what happened, and I will publish later as soon as I have some time. This is a video update for the Wall Street silver community in the United States, and I will be making content exclusively for them because I'm also a gold silverback like most of you are. And I hope you enjoy this update. Then you create the NFP symbol. Just to remind you, create a custom symbol, you create a new symbol called NFP, and you import the bars, and that's it. You can enjoy the update, and you play with the NFP dates only in one chart. So I will study this strategy, check the last 3 minutes bar, and place buy stops above the highs and sell stops below the lows, and get ready for taking profit after the 3 first minutes of the price action after NFP with gold that day. Let's make a round back test and we will go back. So I hope you enjoyed this update, and thank you very much.